Hello and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendon and I'll be your editor for this game. We played and recorded a Pathfinder 2nd Edition one-shot while we were on a break. We have about 5 episodes of this game and then another game or two to enjoy before we get back to Exalted. So I'll let our amazing DM Alex explain it. Enjoy!
In a small farming village far from the cities of the kingdom, a child vanishes in the night. A group of townsfolk who draw the short straws go to investigate. A witch lives in the woods, but some in the party have secrets of their own. It's far from perfect, but no game that goes from conception to playing in 6 hours is. I hope you all enjoy an adventure in Havelsgard. And the cauldron once again expands its radius. So at this point, Fluffy, you are within the acid cloud. And it is the witch's turn.
The witch's turn!
Please.
Witch, please, indeed. The witch turns to you and slashes at you with her hands, which in an instant become claws.
Okay, that's fine. Bring it, witch.
All right. Does the 19 hit you?
That just hits.
Just hits.
Hold on. Actually, give me 1 second, because I have a shield thing. Let me see real quick.
Okay.
I need to see what it does. I am going to use my reactive shield, I think. Is what it is. He hits with melee strike. You snap your shield into place just as you would take a blow. Avoiding the hit at the last second, you immediately use the raise a shield action and gain your shield's bonus to AC. The circumstance bonus from the shield applies to your AC when you're determining the outcome of the triggering attack.
Okay, so does it now miss?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Because the 19 just hits, so.
Right. Okay. So she's going to attack again.
Okay.
20 plus.
Just raise the shield up. Cling!
Great. Holy shit. Well, I mean, -5, so does a 26 hits, but it's not more than 10 of your AC, right?
Yeah, my AC is
Okay.
19.
Okay, so it hits. So that does 12 damage.
Okay.
And you need to make a fortitude save. The DC of 20.
Ooh.
So 12 damage, which knocks me down to 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you said a fortitude save?
Yes.
Okay. Dice channel. My fortitude is plus 10. Okay.
That's good. I think you'll want to make it.
Can I use the thingy?
The hero point?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, if you haven't used yours already, then yeah.
Nope.
Reroll it.
Probably a good point. Probably a good time to do it.
Nope.
And 15?
Okay. Nope, the DC was 20.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Okay, so
I had a 50-50 shot, so.
Yep. You are enfeebled 1 for 1 day, which means you, I believe, I've got the conditions page open. Enfeebled. You're physically weakened. Enfeebled always includes a value. When you're enfeebled, you take a status penalty equal to 1 in this case. To strength-based rolls, DCs, including melee-based attack rolls, strength-based damage rolls, and athletics checks.
Okay. Does that mean it's just 1 less?
Yeah, so you do 1 less on your attack roll and you do 1 less on your damage
Oh, okay, that's fine.
and athletics. For the duration of 2 days.
But I believe that can also like stack, so if she keeps hitting you, it gets
Yes,
worse and
it
worse.
can stack.
Well, someone's got to put the pressure on her. So.
Yep, I don't disagree.
I'm trying to take out the goblins, and Alex has less turns.
It would be helpful if all of us rolled better damage.
Right?
Is
Mine's
anyone
not even rolling better damage. I just need to roll better saves.
Okay, Brendon, did you move last turn?
No, I did not.
All right, I'm going to need you to make a reflex save.
Oh, right, from all the bullshit that she's doing.
Yep.
Okay.
And likewise for Britt.
I did move last turn. Did I not move far enough?
No, as long as you moved.
31. I literally rolled a 20.
God damn. All right, good job.
So I take
you
no
rolled
damage.
a nat 20, so you take no damage. All right.
But yeah,
cool.
I moved last turn about 5 feet.
Okay. That's all I needed. I just needed you to spend an action moving, and that's good enough for theater of the mind for me.
Hey.
All right, Kiara.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
All right. So clearly, there's some bullshittery going on, and seeing the tomb now open with the weird spiky bits. I want to do an occult roll on the tomb.
Okay.
Because something feels weird. And I have the feat oddity identification. You have a sense for spells that twist minds or reveal secrets. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to occultism checks to identify magic with the mental possession, prediction, or scrying. Does that have anything to do with the tomb?
Sorry, I don't think I fully processed that. Can you say that description again?
You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to occultism checks to identify magic with the mental possession, prediction, or scrying traits.
That does not apply in this case.
Okay. Then I have this. You can identify magic swiftly. You take only 1 minute to when using identify magic to determine the properties of an item, ongoing effect, or location, rather than 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's true for you. 1 round in combat is 6 seconds, so that's 10 rounds. After combat, that is significantly faster than 10 minutes.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna do a regular occult check then.
Okay.
I did that in the wrong channel! But I rolled a 10.
Well, it's in the wrong channel, so I'll let you re-roll it, because it wouldn't have counted either way.
Yeah, it's in the wrong channel and nobody called Jumanji rules.
So I guess get your bad luck out in the general channel?
Nat 20!
Holy shit.
26. Occult check on this tomb.
So you know there is strong occult magic here. You know deeply that to fully understand it, you're gonna want to do that full identify thing after combat. But instinctively you're getting the sense that this was built to contain something. That this was like this is something that is not here by accident. This is like part of a ritual. Not that the witch was actively working on it in this moment, but it is a strong piece of occult magic, like ritual focus.
But it's something that she definitely put there.
I mean, it didn't end up there by accident. Either she put it there or she built her whole little thing around it or something like that. It does look kind of old. It is rough granite.
I'm wondering, and this is like out of the box thinking. And this will be Kiara kind of thinking out loud.
Sure.
Do we think there's a possibility that the witch might be trying to do a ritual to break the tomb? And because maybe the tomb was a prison for her at first, and maybe we can like push her into it and lock her in the tomb.
So you're just kind of thinking this out loud to yourself?
Loud enough for like the others to hear it, so they can like chime in.
Okay. Well, I'll give the witch also hears you. And shrieks.
In a oh fuck kind of way, or
Yeah,
a
kind of an
okay.
oh fuck kind of way, like
My secrets.
yeah, that basically you get that. I'll let other people react, whatever. And yeah, sorry, the shield thing. Yeah, I believe you can like spend an action to raise your shield to like increase your AC effectively.
Okay, so if I wanted to, I could basically just like, because I have 3 actions, 2 attacks, and then I'm gonna raise shield so I could reactive do the shield block.
Yeah.
Okay.
In response to what the Kiara is saying, Bokland is going to look over to her and go, "Maybe you're right, Kiara. We should find a way to push her into the sarcophagus, seal her in, and bury her deep beneath the earth so that she cannot trouble this town anymore."
Well, I could use a little help over here with her.
Using the doing the occult check, that's one action, right?
Yes.
Then I want to take my last 2 actions to cast Dispel Magic to get rid of the acidy, bubbly shit.
Okay. Cool. Add the relevant skill modifier. Okay. What skill are you using your occult to counteract?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're gonna roll your counteract or your occult counteract, and we see if it overcomes the spell DC.
And that's wisdom, right? Or do I do the occult bonus?
It looks like you're using your occult skill
Mm-hmm.
for this.
Okay, so plus 6 then. Okay. A 24.
Okay. The cauldron stops bubbling, stops outgassing, and falls inert. The cloud that is on the ground remains for the moment, though it is likely to dissipate in the near future. And then it is Fluffy.
All right. About how far away from the witch am I?
Pretty close. You're certainly within 1 movement. You're maybe 10 or 15 feet.
Does it take an action to drop my shield?
I'll say no. If for no other reason than you have a toy shield and it's probably not actually strapped to your arm or anything. The power of imagination.
All right. So, Fluffy's gonna drop his shield and run up to the witch and jump on her back and grapple her.
Okay. Well, that'll be fun.
And I have the Titan Wrestler, so I can grapple up to 3 sizes larger than me.
Wow. All right. Cool.
Oh no, up to 2 sizes larger than me.
Uh-oh.
I think that's still within your.
Guys, I'm getting a whiff of Cody's self-sacrificing bullshit. You feel it?
Okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
All right, so it's an athletics check versus the target's DC to grapple. Target's fortitude DC.
Yeah.
You match, so you succeed.
Holy shit, Cody! Are you gonna? Is this gonna be like a fucking coffin match?
If I have her grappled, can I stab her with my other hand since I've still got an attack action?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fluffy's gonna grapple her, and then with his free hand as he's stabbing, tell me where my kid is!
She's just screaming, and struggling, and let's see here. Oh, that'd be mean, right?
I agree.
Doesn't mean I wouldn't do it.
Ooh, about using that hero point.
About that.
Oh yeah, about that.
Uh-huh.
I think everyone's used their hero point at this point now.
It's almost like it's useful.
It is almost like it's useful. It's weird how often, even when my games where that's the only system we play, people forget to use them session to session because they don't carry over. Yeah. She's screaming in a language you do not comprehend. But then let's see here. In common, she yells that there are basically, I am not the one trying to bend the forces of life against their will. But that's all she can really say in that moment. Are you...
That's not the question I asked! As he drives his sword.
Okay. And you did 20, so that hits. Yeah, so anytime someone is grappled or flanked in melee, or prone or anything like that, it's just one single condition where they lose 2 AC, basically. Instead of having all these things that are all separate and you can all pile on top of each other and stuff.
Continuing with the minimum damage rolls.
Hell yeah! Alright, cool. There goes another 5 HP.
But she's grappled until my next turn.
She is grappled. Alright. Goblin! Alright. Okay, so this goblin is the hurt goblin, and it is going to try attacking Dennick with a I think it's the only one that's still carrying a weapon that it hasn't thrown around. It's so Dennick is 24 hit your AC.
Yeah.
All right, that's not a crit though, right? It's not
No.
10 over.
No.
Okay, cool. So
Some strong ass gobos.
Yeah.
Not really. I think we're just weak.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are rolling terrible damage. I mean, I am too, but
They're to hit. It's like all 20s.
yeah,
rolling too good.
I don't know. I don't know about this dice roller bot thing you guys have.
It's the same thing we use for Savage Lands, and I complained about it then.
It's the same one we used for
It was
D&D
bad then.
Yeah,
It worked perfectly fine for Alex and Savage Lands too.
yeah. So you take 4 damage. Look at minimum damage again.
That was for me. I take 4.
Yeah.
That's fine.
'Tis just a flesh wound.
Wow. So a 20 hits. Cool.
A nat
So with
20?
the second swing, no, it's 19 plus 1.
Okay.
Second swing, you take 7 damage, Tyler.
Owie, owie.
Owie, owie. Bokland, do something and roll more than a 1, please.
I will do my best. So to one of the uninjured goblins. So I was reading through.
There
how you
is
have
no
to
such thing, but the higher health goblins.
Okay, so to the highest health goblin, I guess the
Okay.
goblin that is closest to Sir Fluffington. So I was reading.
You are choosing all the different things. What do you want? You want the one
Okay.
closest to Sir Fluffington?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one is the one closest to Sir Fluffington, like the most injured?
Yes.
Okay. So I was reading through dual weapon reload, and I realized that dual weapon reload only allows me to reload one of my guns at a time. It does not let me reload both of them.
Well, maybe that's the cosmic problem. It's just giving you the karma of like, well, you're reloading too much, so 1's on damage.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to use Raconteur's reload twice. On the first time, I'm going to use it on the goblin closest to Lord Fluffington to intimidate him, to help Lord Fluffington move the witch to the sarcophagus.
Okay.
And that'll be my, hey, I'm doing this to reload.
Okay. So
I rolled a 24.
Hell yeah. All right.
So yeah, I'm trying to intimidate him to help the fucking lion plushie move the giant witch comparatively to the sarcophagus.
Okay.
And if possible, stake her in it.
Okay.
Because I think
I will say intimidate will get you so far, but it'll only get you so far.
Basically, the way that I'm going to flavor this is, if you do this, I will spare your life.
Okay, that's fair. All right, cool. You'll see what sort of response you get when it gets to his turn.
Then, to prove a point, I will. That goblin that is near Lord Fluffington is not the one who just attacked Dennick, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot that guy.
The one that was attacking Dennick?
Yes, the one that attacked Dennick.
All right.
To prove my point that I can do this, or that I will do this.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
that hits. That hits. That's great.
I deal 3 damage.
Okay.
And then to that one who attacked Dennick, I'm going to look to him and yell, "I'm the real wizard over here, fucker!" and reload my gun with another recounter's reload.
Okay.
The amount of bullshit you're doing.
Yeah.
Bro, you said that you're going to adhere to this being a serious
God.
game. Pepperidge Farm remembers, Brendon.
that was a crit deception.
Yes, I see that.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The
Intimidation.
The deception should have been like, you thought that was the real wizard, but truly I am the real wizard over here.
All right.
There you go. And those are my 3 actions.
All right, cool. Dennick, you have a little goblin in your face, though he did just chuck his little sword behind you somewhere.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my reaction to use Drain Bonded Objects so I can recast one spell that I've used already today.
Okay.
I'm going to Bone Shaker this little bitch boy goblin.
Okay.
I'm tired of his shit.
All right.
He has to make a... Hold on, let me look up what kind of save he has to make.
I feel like it was a 42.
Yes, it's a 42. Son of a bitch, you and these goblins. Oh my god.
I don't know what to tell you. The goblins are going to
watch,
take
I'm going to roll
man.
3 damage now. Watch. Is this goblin hurt? I know he's taking
yes, he's
50 minimum damage hits.
I did just shoot him. Yeah, what's with these
minimum
goblins?
damage?
Goddamn. Oh my god.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, that's that actually kills him.
That's funny.
Hooray.
I'm gonna fucking rip his skeleton out of his body.
Alright. Brendan, that's how
Holy
you
shit.
intimidate.
That's how you intimidate.
I'm gonna
Holy
fling it
shit,
at one of the other goblins that's still alive. I'm gonna fling
Alright,
it at the
there's
goblin.
one right next to him.
Yeah, he's gonna dance with his fucking friend's corpse.
Alright.
Holy shit.
He's helping your intimidation check.
I'm the wizard.
I'm the real wizard over here, not the guy who just ripped your buddy's skeleton out of his body.
Oh.
Oh wow. Alright. Edda, it is your turn. And one last time you're going to be taking acid damage.
But it didn't grow.
Nope, it didn't. You take 4 acid damage. The witch before you is grappled by the teddy bear lion. And is screaming in some unknown language.
Screaming profanity.
It doesn't sound familiar to anyone.
No, this sounds different from even Goblin.
It's not Sylvan.
It is not.
I have some weird languages.
Okay, I mean, tell me what you got.
I have Abyssal. Hold on. Celestial, Common, Elven, Orcish, and Necro, which is the undead language.
It is none of those.
Okay.
But that's interesting that you took the Necro.
He's a necromancer.
Gotta be able to talk to his dead wife.
I mean, that's true. She's probably still in the house.
Oh no.
Yeah, why do you think he became a necromancer?
Uh-huh.
Real weird that he's only been romancing her neck this entire time.
But
Uh-huh. All right, Edda, what are you gonna do?
Are we just kind of like pushing her into the sarcophagus, or are we just trying to outright like kill her?
either one
I
would
feel
work.
like there's multiple plans happening right now.
It's either murder or push her. Right now, some of us are trying to push
I mean,
her.
I feel like the sarcophagus is also murder because there is a stake just in there. I feel like that when you push someone onto a stake,
There's
they
2
die.
stakes.
Am I the only one that's trying to find out where my kid's at?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh.
No, I'm trying to
Oh.
do that. I don't know about this fucking sarcophagus. I'm trying to not die in this combat, first of all.
Yeah, your wizard is tanking, basically.
Oh, the
He's
wizard's
not a blade
tanking?
singer.
The
The wizard's been taking all the ads. You've been taking the boss.
Yeah, the wizard just like aggroed everything and just got dealt
It's
a third
a
of his
typical
health.
WoW raid. The tank has the boss, and the rest of the raid is getting eaten alive by random ads.
Well,
Sounds right.
she did not move away from me, so do I get any buffs for having a bear grappling her?
Yeah, her AC's less.
Okay. I didn't know there was anything on my end I needed to.
No. Yeah, her AC's less. I just kind of track that.
Okay. Well, that's not great to start with.
Oof.
Yep, that's not quite enough.
I'm gonna try again.
This combat could have been over like half an hour ago. If
I'm
only
pretty
we
sure
could roll.
15 doesn't do it.
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay. And then my third action is just gonna be to raise my shield so I can use the shield block if I need to.
Okay. Sounds good. So, one goblin is having a hard time with, the dancing corpse of his recently alive compatriot. He just starts fleeing, I think, is what happens with that. That's a bit much for him.
It's above
Fair.
his pay grade.
Yeah, that, goblins respond to shows of force and intimidation, and
You did it.
you did it. So he
Good
spends
job.
his three turns running away. The next goblin is dead. And we get to the end of the turn order, and the last of the acid fog dissipates, and it is the witch's turn. And so she is.
She has to use her unarmed attack modifier against the DC of my athletics DC for an escape.
Yeah. All right. Athletics, huh? All right, we can do that.
Oh no, hers is an unarmed attack. It's
Oh,
my
unarmed.
athletics.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Eight.
I don't know that it's gonna help you.
Ooh.
No, I think she escapes the grapple, bud.
Gross.
Yeah. I think she's going to let's see here.
Can I make a suggestion for you, Cody?
Put herself in the coffin.
Grapple the coffin and throw the coffin on her.
She's going to now spend an action to reverse the grapple. So
Oh, she's pulling a no you.
Yeah, with the Uno
Yeah.
first.
Uno reverse. 1d20 plus athletics somewhere. Does 14 beat your 10 plus fortitude modifier?
No, it does not.
All right, she fails to do that, and her last action will just be a claw attack against you.
It's the middle of the WWE match where they just go back and forth with the grapples, not
Yeah,
actually grappling each
exactly.
other.
Exactly. So a 33 might crit.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, 33 is more than 10 above my 19.
Yeah. All right. So that'll be fun. Damage on that is
Notes are going great.
28 damage because it's a crit.
Shit, bud.
It was worth it to help a friend.
Are you dead now?
I
No.
need you to make
Spells
a
bullshit.
what is it? A fortitude save. DC 20.
I am down to 5 HP.
Holy shit,
She
buddy.
took a good chunk of cotton with that claw attack. I'm just gonna say.
You said a fortitude save?
Yes, sir. Okay.
No.
You gain enfeebled 1. You have a -1 on attack rolls, damage, and athletics for all physical attacks.
Hey.
Yeah. That is her turn. It is Kiara's turn.
Okay.
Kick her ass. Or heal the.
Someone, anyone.
Or heal someone, anyone. Not me. I don't need it.
I got.
You see the bear is missing a lot of its stuffing. The wizard looks kind of bloody, as does the fighter.
I'm going to cast heal for 2 actions. So I don't have to get within melee range.
Okay.
This spell has a range 30 feet. If you're healing a creature, increase the hit points restored by 16. Restore 2d8 hit points. So I have to roll first to see if it works?
No.
Or do I
you
just
roll
roll to
your
heal?
healing and
Okay.
yeah, you would only need to. I don't know why you would ever need to roll to hit with that.
I think I'm thinking of Deadlands.
Ah,
where you had to roll to see if the spell or whatever went off?
Oh no. Yeah, no. The healing spells you are guaranteed to land. It's only if someone
Denies it.
doesn't want it for some reason that they can resist it.
And then since he's a living creature, it's it'd be 2d8 plus 16.
Yeah. Like every one is a living creature.
Take back 24 health,
Holy shit.
Fluffy.
The power of friendship.
And then I am going to... Who's after me?
After you is Fluffy.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guidance on Fluffy for his next attack for 1 action.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the animated assault thingy that ended at some point as well. Not that anyone was in it anymore.
So Fluffy gets a +1 status bonus to 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check.
Cool. Fluffy, it's your turn, bud.
I'm just gonna cancel out my enfeeblement for this athletics check as I grapple the bitch again.
Okay.
I don't think a 16 does it.
I don't think so. It's first or fort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not.
Well then, I'm just going to roll a. No. So after jumping on her shoulders to try to grapple her, the witch throws Fluffy onto the ground, where he sweeps her leg, and I'm gonna attempt a trip maneuver.
Okay.
Someone to just tie her up so you can just pick her up and toss her.
That'll do it.
Hey.
Somehow the strength of a cotton-filled teddy lion leg has enough weight and force to topple essentially a full-sized adult woman who ends up on her back. And not too happy about it.
And then I'll use my last action for an attack.
Okay. That hits.
10 damage.
All right. Good stuff. We're getting there.
Answer my fudging question.
I don't know your bell. And it is now a goblin's turn, and the goblin kind of looks back at you, Bokland, like I don't know what you want me to do. She's kind of on her back right now. I can't really force her into the coffin.
Tie her up.
Push the coffin on top of her.
He looks utterly baffled by that. This is a large, thick stone coffin. It probably weighs hundreds of pounds.
I'm going to point my gun at him. At least try.
I don't think we're the good guys anymore, guys.
What are you talking about? Wipes goblin off my shirt.
He you rolled an insane intimidate on that guy, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. He's just gonna start running too. He's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna run. So he starts running. That was the very badly injured one. He's certainly hobbling and all that. Okay, Bokland, it's your turn.
Bokland's just going to look down. Why do none of them do what I asked them to do? And I'm going to shoot the goblin that's running away.
All right. The one that just turned and...
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Motherfucker, that's a 15.
It actually matches because it is just running. And is not, being combat aware.
2 damage. It's 2
Fucking hell,
damage enough to
dude.
do it.
No.
Okay, you just.
I need you to
fought-
like roll a little better sometimes.
Well, if I
don't-
had physical
Do
dice, I
better.
could do it.
Do better.
Please. Yeah.
I just
that-
shoot and approve a point. After that, I'm going to use my action to move towards the coffin.
Okay.
Or, well, I guess towards the witch and everything. And I'm going
Okay.
to, like, look to everyone and be like, throw her into the coffin. This is the only way to make sure that she's taken care of.
She says
Alright.
she didn't take Belle.
That is
He's
two
lying to you.
She didn't roll a deception check.
actions.
Which part is 2 actions?
I'm pretty
I'm-
sure
I'm-
you
I-
used 2 actions.
I shot, I moved,
That's 2
and then
actions.
my third action is going to be to try and get her up and toss her into the coffin.
Okay.
Or take her by the scruff and bring
you
her to the
basically-
coffin.
All right. Well, you basically have to grapple her first. So you have to grapple her, and then, like, your next turn, you could do something.
Okay, so what is
if
that?
you
An
wanna do that,
athletics or a
that's
strength?
Athletics, yes.
I don't think I'm going to get this, but I'm doing this to
Uh,
prove a point. Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay. Dennick, it is your turn.
So are the goblins a non-factor?
In terms of threatening you, yes.
In terms of, like, how many are still left in the combat?
Oh, none. They're the 2 that are living are both fleeing.
Or GTFOing.
Okay. So if I can buy you guys a turn, you can throw her in the coffin?
Probably.
Alex, I'm going to use my last level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Sleep.
Okay. All right. So that is a will save, I assume.
I'm checking right now for you.
Didn't think about this. I could have used command.
Get in the coffin.
uh
Would have been over so quick.
I'm sorry, Sleep is a level 1 spell.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
It'll
but it's the ultimate wizard spell. If it works like Sleep does in 5e, then I think that she might be kind of fucked.
It's not so powerful. So it's a 5-foot burst, way smaller. But you don't have to diversify the health. They have to make a check.
Yep.
Now, warn you, the creature can still wake up due to a successful perception check. So next turn, she's waking back up.
Okay.
But it might work for 1 turn. It is a will save, yes. I'm sure she has crazy high will, but maybe she'll fuck up. Maybe for once he'll roll badly.
I rolled a 5. What's
Yeah!
your DC?
19!
19.
Holy shit.
Failure. The creature falls unconscious. If it is still unconscious after, it falls unconscious.
Put it in the coffin.
Yeet.
So it's now Edda's turn.
Okay.
Now, I would say you can use all 3 actions because she's unconscious. You can grab her, move her, and put her in the coffin.
Okay, cool. That's what I was about to ask. I was like, can I just do the thing since she's out currently? And I think
Yeah.
all 3 would fit in the perimeters anyways.
I
So
think so.
yeah, I can put her in there. I
so-
can't do anything past putting her in there though.
My question is, how cautious to aggressive are you in putting her in there?
Well, you said there's a stake in there or something like that, right?
Yes.
2 stakes.
So I'm gonna throw my shield and sword on the ground real quick and like heft her up. I've got like 16 strength, so I'm not
Mhm.
a weakling. And I'm gonna like walk her over and I'm gonna look at everybody. Am I just tossing her in here because it might stake her, or do you care? Because we need to know where the kids are.
Stake her.
She doesn't
Probably.
know where the kids are.
All right, and I just whoop her right on top of the stake in there.
Would you like to roll the damage for the stakes, or would you like me to?
This bitch has done a lot of damage to me, so I want to roll it.
Okay. I would like you to roll 2d12.
Okay. I lied. I want you to roll it.
Are you kidding?
Jesus fucking
Oh my
Christ,
God.
Alex.
Dude, I think that we need a different dice spot.
What did
Fuck
we do
this.
to
Hold
you?
Hold on. Well, I just want to do something. I just want to do something just to see. Like,
Okay.
obviously this doesn't count, but I want to roll it again just to see
But
if
here's
it's
the funny
more than
part.
one or two.
Here's the funny part.
Oh, look at that
I've
one.
been
Look at that
rolling-
roll.
I've been rolling rather well on a lot of the stuff that I've been doing, so it's not necessarily the dice bot, it's just our luck.
Oh my God.
I mean, I messed
So
those
bad.
goblins up earlier.
Both defend the dice spot.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a thing.
I just wanted to see if it was possible to roll some high damage on that. So that's why. I
Sure.
rolled it.
Yeah.
Too bad we didn't have another hero point.
I
Does the
really
witch have a hero
expected
point?
that to kill her.
It's
Does the
just enough to
tomb-
wake her up.
Does the tomb have a hero point? Can the tomb reroll?
And the team re-roll, Alex. It is almost 1 o'clock here.
Let's just end it. We'll say she just
Hey,
got
can the
impaled.
tomb re-roll and take my second roll?
Sure, why not? Just end
You
this.
can take the 19 instead of 2 damage.
It's so inevitable, but it's just like torturously drawn out at this point.
Right?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Good job.
We staked the witch.
She is staked. She is impaled on the stakes and is dead as far as you can tell. Any glamour or illusion that you may have still been suffering is no more. Yeah. You are alone in the grotto at this point.
I'm gonna run to the. She already said the kids aren't here, but I'm gonna run to the hut just in case to check.
Okay. The hut does not have what you're looking for. It is all sorts of occult stuff. A bed, sort of. A pot with food type things. Normal stuff plus occulty stuff, but no kids.
These kids just banded together and went off into the woods by themselves, and this witch was just not at fault at all. Is what's going to end up happening, because that's just
I
our
will
luck.
point out, it was only one kid. The other kids that disappeared were from years ago.
Bokland, hearing this and realizing that all of this is going to just kind of seeing Fluffington run off into the hut, is going to look over to Dennick and be like, "You appear to have some skill with the necromantic arts. Mayhaps you can interrogate them after death to see if they know the location of the child's or of the child. I will go and report back to the Hopkins that we have, and the rest of the town, that we have taken care of the witch."
I super can't speak to the dead, but that's for another time.
Yep. So,
plus they won't speak to their killer.
there is that. We are learning so much from all this game.
Tyler's not the killer. He didn't do any damage. You saw those rolls.
I did rip a goblin skeleton out.
You did
Bro.
rip a fucking goblin
So
skeleton
the
out.
goblin's not going to talk to you, that's for sure.
No, see, what you do is the thing I did. You convince the corpse that you're the murderer's twin sister, and you're gonna avenge them by taking out your twin sister and just roll hella good on persuasion.
Yes, because rolling well has gone well tonight. Yeah. So that was really fun, I thought, aside
Mhm.
from just the torturously bad damage rolls.
Yes, apart from the torturously bad damage rolls, I've noticed that if we're playing on something like Roll20, the dice rolls tend to be a little bit better. I don't know.
So I remember hearing a thing at some point. It wasn't in relation to like a specific bot or anything, but something about how the way a lot of random number generators are coded, that actually 1 is the most likely result.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking wild.
The reason Roll20s works better is because it's not a random number generator. It's a physics engine on a die.
Oh.
Like a
It's
real
fine. Somebody the dice bot on here just has karmic dice on.
die, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why we were keeping getting crits, but the damage rolls really sucked.
Yeah. Oh, I felt bad for you. You got your special damage dice on
I know,
your
right?
crit, and then just 1. It's like, oh, rip.
I rolled 2.
Is
rolls
so
to
so is
finish
that the
it
end
off.
then? We
At the end
finished
for tonight.
what-
If you guys want to continue at some point, we can make that happen. But that's up to you guys.
What happened to the kid, Alex?
Yeah, we still need to look.
Okay,
That's
are you
for
you
next
guys
time.
happy enough to call this the end of this and not do another session?
I think that was pretty inclusive.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think like
Okay.
next time we hit another session would be like months, if not
Sure.
a year from now.
That's fine.
Okay.
So, in that case, as an epilogue, unable to find Belle, the missing girl, in the witch's area, the troop returns to the town, unsure what happened to Belle, but sure that they've thrown off the chance of this happening again to another child in the town. What happens to each of our heroes over time is a story for another time. However, one amongst you, Bokland, a day or two later, heads off to a lost and abandoned farmhouse, eaten by the woods south of town, and returns to his prize to feast on the young girl and his vampiric hungers.
Oh my god, Cody left.
I was wondering who left.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So-
that that Bokland descends into into his little prize area in the farm. Sees
Oh
his
my
captured
god, the
Belle.
tomb was for Bokland.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
If you guys had like not started that with just surprise attack combat, you could have actually talked to her and she would have gotten a little more out of her than there was someone trying to bend life against nature's will.
Brendon, I
What?
mean this with the best intentions. Bitch.
With all things on the table, because I was at work, Alex made me the character, and he went, "Hey, how spicy do you want to go with this? Do you want a big twist or a little twist?" And I went, "Give me the big twist."
I made him choose blind too. Because I was just thinking about it, and at first I was like, oh yeah, the witch took the girl or whatever, and then I was like, oh, a Damphir or whatever, because he's like, oh, I'll play this old man, guy, and didn't really know a class or whatever, and like, okay, do you want to just be like have the twist be you're a Damphir, for your little character, or do you want a bigger one? And he went in on the bigger one. I'm like, okay, you took the kid. You are have
And
your
I'm
Damphir
blaming
hunger.
it on this fucking witch.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Mm.
And then it was hilarious to me because then Tyler's like, I'm gonna play a necromancer, and so that when she's like, someone's bending life against their will, I'm like, well, now there's two of them. That kind of flipped that.
Yeah, well, since you said that, I was like, huh, Tyler's been the bad guy all along.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I think what's
Um,
worse.
I think it's because where were the hints that he was anything other than an old guy, other than him lying about being a bard and being,
Right. Well, so he kept lying very well.
I kept lying
for
a
one,
lot.
which I kept looking against your passive like perceptions. And that's why I gave the hint to Britt, because one time his lying failed to pass her perception, which is why I said
Which is
something
why I was
seemed
like,
off.
push her into the. That's why I reacted and was like, hey guys, if that's power, let's push her in.
Right. So yeah, ultimately her motive was to basically find the Dampier, take him and bind him into this sarcophagus, and use that to power her own magics.
And that's also why that early on when we were talking to the family, I was like, yeah, no, I'll take the lead on this. I'll take the lead on this, because they said something that like implicated me. I wouldn't have told you all.
How
But then again,
how did you get in and get her? How'd you
hypnosis?
break in?
Reading
Not hypnosis. Alex gave me a thing earlier.
yeah, so basically I was just going off of I read Dracula like earlier this year, and it could do a thing where like he would enter their dreams and get them to sleepwalk. So I was just running off that. But I made up the whole thing in the 6 hours before we started playing, so there's
Yeah.
probably some plot holes.
Bram
Like-
Stoker,
like
you
Footprint.
fucking nerd.
like
But I hope you guys all had fun.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not leave a review or tell a friend about us? It helps get the word out about the work we put into this show. If you wanted to ask us any questions, you can contact us through Twitter at apairofdicelost or email at apairofdicelost@gmail.com. The theme song for this game is Horrorific by Kevin MacLeod, used under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, remember to refresh those hero points.